Hey, what's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. And tonight we're going to be talking about the panic of this whole coronavirus. There has been recent outbreaks happening all over the world, and people are starting to really panic and get really scared as to what is to come with this coronavirus. So at first there was a lot of jokes as to whether black people can catch the virus or not. And then we seen suddenly there was two black NBA players who have now become somewhat of the face of this coronavirus. Now, it was all good just a day or so ago, and I'm going to just show you all the tweets or some of the tweets when it was all good just 2 days prior to them putting a black face to this coronavirus.
This is the new era of racism. I need that racism. I like it. I like it. If that's racist, let me get more of that. Facts. Yeah.
So after so much chatter of black people not catching it, then you have people who have theories and they're raising their eyebrows to the fact that now all of a sudden two black men on the NBA teams have now contracted the virus. There are people in chatter on my social media and they're like, okay, we haven't seen the faces of anybody else, but now they want to plaster these black people all over the place. And then we see Tom Hanks, who is an actor. Him and his wife have also contracted the virus and they're being plastered all over the situation. Now, I don't know if the right term is to say that they contracted it or it's just simply say they were diagnosed with it. Whatever the case, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all catch my drift. Anyways, so there are people who feel like it's media propaganda, only trying to scare people and, get people into a panic because it's an election year. And then you have people who have taken this very seriously, so serious to the fact that they're actually fighting over toilet paper in the store.
Hey, stop! That's enough!
Are you joking? Are you fucking joking? I didn't swear that she hit me! I didn't touch you! I took the bag! You came and hit me! I took the bag! You fucking came and hit me!
Excuse me? Go away from my daughter!
Stop! Please!
I just want one pack.
No, not one back.
What's the limit?
It's 5 minutes.
Alright, guys, I need everyone to back off right now.
Stop.
No.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Get away from there!
Stop.
You need to get off this trolley now. You need to get off this trolley now.
Look what you're doing. Why don't you speak about what you're doing, yeah? You need to
Adrian.
stop, right? There's a
Adrian.
limit, there's people, yeah? Okay, you need to stop.
Call the police.
I'm calling the police.
Then you had the folks in a panic picking up their kids from school in Memphis, and they were like, we don't want our kids getting the virus at all. We ain't playing nobody's games.
and don't nobody want their child to be sick, and don't nobody want to take that virus to their house.
Parents with children at Treadwell Middle and elementary schools are not playing around. Many wiped their kids down, and some even sprayed them with disinfectant spray as they took them home Monday.
I wiped my children's backpack down when I got them out of school. Sure did. Gave them gloves. Sure did.
Parents are doing this after they found out an employee who works at Treadwell Middle and Elementary came in contact with a person who tested positive for the coronavirus in Memphis. Some took more extreme measures.
2 garbage bags. My shoes and came loose. 2 sacks. Another sack.
Leaders with the Shelby County Health Department say this is not necessary because it's a very low-risk situation for students. Still, family members tell me they don't want their kids in school.
It's messed up. The flu killed them old folks and that is, so what's up? We're gonna die anyway.
Okay, so you see how the parents are reacting in that situation, and you see how they said that it's a very low risk situation. A lot of people are saying it's similar to just catching the regular flu, where people who have very, very, very weak immune systems will be affected, as to those who do not have weak immune systems will recover from it. And then you have now the added panic of Tom Hanks and his wife catching it, and it's sending people up and down and up and down.
Tom Hanks, the actor, announcing tonight that he and his wife Rita Wilson, also an actress, have been diagnosed with coronavirus. They're both in Australia tonight. Tin and Stephanie Elam has the very latest for it.
The coronavirus threat is now a reality for one of Hollywood's most beloved couples. Tom Hanks revealing he and his wife, actress Rita Wilson, have tested positive for the virus. As Hanks prepared to film a new movie in Australia, they both began experiencing symptoms.
Okay, so in a post made on Twitter, Tom Hanks says, "Hello, folks. Rita and I are down here in Australia. We felt a bit tired, like we had colds and some body aches. Rita had some chills that came and went, slight fevers too. To play things right as needed in the world right now, we were tested for the coronavirus and we were found to be positive. Well, now what to do next? The officials have protocols that must be followed. We Hanks will be tested, observed, and isolated for as long as the public health and safety requires. Not much more to it than one a day at a time approach, no? We'll keep the world posted and updated. Take care of yourselves, Hanks." So this is what Tom Hanks says, and then his son came up to kind of put people at ease about the situation.
What's up, everyone? Yeah, it's true. My parents got coronavirus. Crazy. They're both down in Australia right now because my dad was shooting a movie down there. But I just got off the phone with them. They both are fine. They're not even that sick. They're not worried about it. They're not tripping, but they're going through the necessary health precautions, obviously. But I don't think it's anything to be too worried about. I appreciate everyone's concern and the well wishes, but I think it's all going to be all right, but I appreciate it, and just everybody stay safe out there. Much love.
Okay, so after Chet Hanks came forward with some words about his parents, then Colin Hanks, which is their other son, came forward to lend up a couple words about the situation, and this is what Colin had to say. "We are so grateful for the outpouring of support from everyone. My parents are receiving excellent care in Australia and are doing well and in good spirits, given the circumstances. Despite the fact that I'm in LA and haven't seen them in over 3 weeks, we have been in constant contact and confident that they will make a full recovery." So they're saying, listen, we know that they're going to, or we're confident that they're going to be fine. You know, they're going to recover this and it's going to be just that. Then we have the basketball players who have now come forward, or not come forward, but, you know, have been diagnosed with the coronavirus. The NBA has shut down all games. You even have here in California where Disneyland has now closed. And you know Disneyland is about that money. Disneyland has closed, and the panic is rising. Both of the basketball players have spoken out that contracted or got diagnosed with this. I'm going to just read this one from this person. This is the basketball player from the Utah Jazz. And he says, thanks to everyone who has been reaching out since hearing the news about my positive test. We are all learning more about the seriousness of this situation, and hopefully people can continue to educate themselves and realize that they need to behave responsibly, both of their own health and for the well-being of those around them. I appreciate the authorities in Oklahoma who are helpful with the testing process, and everyone from the Utah Jazz who have been so supportive. I'm going to keep following the advice of our medical staff and hope that we can all come together and be there for each other and our neighbors who are in need of our help. So that is the basketball player who was diagnosed, and I guess the theory that black people can't catch it has been blown out of the water, and now people will take it more seriously. But I mean, is it something to take seriously? Is it really something to panic about, being that it's similar to the flu, where people who are of an older age and have a weaker immune system are already going to be affected from flu-like symptoms? And is it comparable to the common cold? How prepared are you in case, we get a total shutdown? As I stated, people are panicking, and then there are people who feel like people are being ridiculous. I came across one user on my Facebook, and they were like wondering why people were acting so crazy over toilet paper. It says, what the F is the affinity with toilet paper, people? That ish is the last thing that should be going in your shopping cart. Mother effers looking at my cart loaded with mostly rice and beans, and their cart is full of toilet paper. Then the light bulb goes off. But when they get there, they won't find rice and beans because all the shits are in the cart. I feel like I should do tutorials on what to buy in times of crisis. If you seriously want to know what you should be buying, inbox me and I will help you out. Toilet paper is non-essential. You can wipe your ass with a wet washcloth if need be. So this person is saying, like, listen, if you really need to get to the nitty and gritty and it's really some type of craze, you have towels that you can use. So what's the craze on, toilet paper? Because there are other essential items that you would need over that. But I mean, hey, stack up, do what you do. What do you guys think? Are you guys, like I said, are you prepared? Are you shocked? Are you panicked? Do you feel like it's media propaganda? Do you feel like it's like, just something to get people, scared and everything like that? I mean, people are comparing it to other things like the Y2K, the Ebola and things like that. But none of those things had complete towns and cities completely shut down. So I don't know, but I am going to, utilize these cheap tickets, and hopefully, I would be okay because I got a flight coming up. Because I don't want to live in fear. There are a lot of people who, they will panic and they will live in fear. And it's like, I don't want to catch it. I'm going to be cautious, but I'm not going to stop my life. And I'm going to continue to keep on keeping on. And I'm going to keep on utilizing these cheap flights in the meantime. But I'm just going, I'm going to protect myself. But I want to know what you guys think about it. Leave your comments down below. Topics such as these are not monetized on social media, or not on social media. It's not monetized on YouTube. So if you want to support my channel for topics like this that are not, YouTuber friendly, you can check out the links in my description box, and my Cash App and all of those things are there. And, the link to my good old pajamas are in the description box as well. You can support me that way too. All right, guys, with that being said, let me know what you think. Peace.